Hi folks, how you doing? This is Iqbal with NVIDIA Daily Analysis and Assessment. NVIDIA did some correction today, but overall it was a good day for the market. All three major indices were up today. In this video, we'll try to understand the reasons for NVIDIA going down today and how NVIDIA may behave this week during GTC conference. Now, let's get it started. Starting with the daily summary, NVIDIA opened at 122.74. It made a high of 122.89. It made a low 118.03 and it closed at 119.53. That is 1.76% down. But if you take a look last 5 days, Nvidia is still up about 11.9%. So today's drop about 1.8% makes sense to me because I think that people are trying to take some profit out after observing the consolidation on Friday. And it doesn't mean that the downtrend on Nvidia has started. But overall, if you take a look, three major indices, market had a good day today. Let's take a look at S&P. S&P was up about 0.64%. Nasdaq is up about 0.31%. And Dow Jones is up about 0.85%. So all three major indices were up today. While I was taking a look different news today, I came across this one that says Bank of America weighs in on Nvidia stock ahead of GTC, citing compelling valuation. So Bank of America is positive about Nvidia's future outlook. Historically speaking, the data or the analysis from Bank of America or Citibank is more realistic for Nvidia versus other companies. Now let's try to find out what could be the possible reason for Nvidia going down today. If you take a look at the economic calendar, there was no critical data due today, so economic data could not be a reason for Nvidia going down. And regarding the tariff, there is nothing new about the tariff today. So pretty old data regarding tariff. So tariff could not be a reason for Nvidia going down today as well. And I went through all of this news for Nvidia for today. I could not find any specific reason for Nvidia going down. So what I can think of at this point is possibly a profit taking before the GTC conference. So Nvidia was already up about 12%. So it makes sense for some people to take the profit. Now let's take a look some news regarding Nvidia for today. So let's take a look this one. That's the very first one regarding Nvidia that says Nvidia will take a victory lap at GTC, but investors see hurdles ahead. Let's open it. So it started with saying that NVIDIA's annual developer conference will be an exuberant affair, but is that enough to calm an anxious market? So let's go down further what it says. So here it's trying to make its case by saying it is clear that the Blackwell introduction has not gone as smoothly as the company might have hoped, and there remains added volatility given how laser focused investors are on this supply chain. So basically, they are trying to present a supply chain constraint or issues that is causing Nvidia under pressure in last few days or weeks. And market needs something new or something big regarding Nvidia that can take Nvidia further up, and that's missing at this point on Nvidia. So now if you scroll down further, that says Wall Street waves on mixed retail sales. Nvidia falls ahead of GTC AI conference. Intel rallies was driving markets on Monday. Yes, Intel stocks went up today. Let's take a look. You see that Intel stock went up about 6.8% today. So let's scroll down further on the news section. It says that Jensen Huang to deliver keynote at NVIDIA's GTC conference. And that's true. So tomorrow, Jensen Huang is ready to talk about NVIDIA's future outlook and overall the product's portfolio. So here's the key. If Mr. Jensen Huang mentions something new that market does not know already at this point, that will be a good thing for Nvidia and that will take Nvidia go further up. But if Jensen Huang says the same thing that market already knows, that won't be a surprising thing for Nvidia and that won't help Nvidia go up. In that case, Nvidia will stay the same or probably go down. But historically speaking, in last two cycles, Jensen Huang mentions something different or something new in his keynote speaking. Especially he tries to be more optimistic when he delivers some speech about Nvidia in the GTC conference. So that's what I'm hoping for tomorrow as well. So let's scroll down further. So nothing is specific to Nvidia. If I scroll down, so here it says quantum computing stocks are rallying Monday. What's going on? So good for quantum stocks. Let's scroll down further. So here it says about Nvidia that says Nvidia stock nears a death cross. Should investors be worried? Let's open it. So it says that bearish crossovers have preceded further weakness in Nvidia stock 75% of the time, but by an average decline of 41%. For investors looking for a time and reason to jump back into Nvidia, there is a pattern looming in the chart that may scare them off. For example, they're trying to mention here that because the last two times the bearish pattern appeared, the stock fell roughly another 40% before it bottomed. Basically, they're trying to make their case that Nvidia has the potential to go down about 40% at this point. But I tend to disagree with that because in order for Nvidia to go down that big, there must be some accompanying solid reason. For example, a big supply chain issue or concern regarding Blackwell chip or some design issues or something big that can take Nvidia down about 40%. At this point, I do not see such a big reason or such a big negative news on Nvidia. It may happen, you never know, but at this point I do not see any fundamental have changed for Nvidia. So now let's scroll down further. So it says here GTC 2025 could reignite Nvidia stock rally, but only if B300 AI server roadmap and scaling concern are addressed. So here they are trying to say yes, there is a possibility that Nvidia can get momentum around GTC conference, but the condition is B300 AI server chip roadmap. Please try to comment on this one. What do you guys think? Let's scroll down further to find anything else regarding Nvidia. So here it says US stocks likely to open lower as futures decline. Experts say amid concern, correction woes. So experts are talking about some concern regarding correction. So let's scroll down further. So now here it says Nvidia's next act needs to be even bigger. Heard on Wall Street Journal. Let's open it. Let's start with the third para where they're talking about Blackwell. It says Nvidia's Blackwell AI chips, the main showcase for last year's GTC conference, have only recently started shipping in high volume following delays related to mass production of their complicated design. Blackwell is expected to be the main anchor of Nvidia's AI business throughout next year. So basically, they're also trying to say that Nvidia is under pressure because the ramp up of the Blackwell did not happen as expected. They're still facing some hurdles. And I agree with this analysis because we know that sometime in Q3 last year, there were lots of optimism regarding the Blackwell design and the Blackwell chip production for this year. But so far, things are slow for Nvidia. So let's scroll down further to find anything else regarding Nvidia. So I do not see anything else. So that's all about Nvidia's news for today. Let's take a look at my watch list. In my watch list, you see the mixed picture. Some are red, some are green. The highest positive change is on AMD, that is 3.59% up, and the highest negative change is on Tesla, that is 4.79% down. And if you take a look at the technical charts, nothing has changed for Nvidia at this point. As I mentioned in my yesterday video, that 121.2 is a good resistance level for Nvidia. You see that Nvidia could not sustain above 121 for so long and it had to go down. So Nvidia will make another attempt to break a 121 level either tomorrow or day after tomorrow. If Nvidia goes down further, the next level of support is 112. And if it goes down further, the next level is 101.5. I'm not expecting Nvidia to go down below 112 in the next few days. The next level of resistance after 121 is 127. In my opinion or my understanding, Nvidia should try to test 127 level by the end of this week. And regarding the forward P, Nvidia forward P at this point is 33.39, is still below the average forward P of last 6 weeks. That used to be around 36, as we saw yesterday. So yes, 35.33. So that's all about my analysis and assessment regarding NVIDIA. So my analysis and assessment did not change much from yesterday or from last week. Overall, NVIDIA has a good and bright future, but NVIDIA needs something different or something new that can take NVIDIA go further up. At this point, all the news and the data is pretty much old and market already adjusted its price according to those data. So if Jensen Huang mentions something new in his tomorrow's speech, that can take Nvidia further up. Otherwise, Nvidia would be moving very slow in the next few days or would be showing some volatility as well. So that's all about my analysis and assessment for Nvidia for next few days. I hope you liked the video. Thank you so much for watching. Talk to you more in the next video. Take care.